Good morning here. It's beginning of September 1st. And this is a Trusmadiensis. It's one of my favorite natural hybrids other than the Hariana. This has been growing this for many years. It started really taking off about 2-3 years ago. It was really small and stayed small until about 2 years ago, I'll say. So anyhow, right here, the climate is ideal for Highlanders, even intermediates. Of course, you can't grow lowlanders here because it's too cold at night. So right here we are in the Mediterranean climate, but our nighttime temperature usually go down to the 50s, upper 60s. Lower 60s, 50s, sometimes 40s. And we do have maybe a week or so, or freezing temperature, usually like beginning of the year, like New Year, right after Christmas time is the coldest time of the year. So we will get down to freezing, not really below freezing, but we'll get freezing like 32, 31, maybe 30, 29. Doesn't last too long though. So as long as you got a heater, no problem. So the only reason I bring that up is because a lot of people think growing Highlanders, you have to have like a refrigerator, and it's kind of true if you want it to have it perfect condition, yes, but you can go up to the 80s, not for long periods of time, but you can go up to the 80s, and the biggest difference is going up to the 80s in the daytime, but you have to have a temperature drop at night. So if you're 80, 85 in the daytime, your nighttime temperature has to be in the 50s at night, maybe up low 60s, but not any higher. So that temperature drop is very important, more important than your daytime temperature. So I don't know how you can mimic that when you're growing indoors other than running an AC at night. But anyhow, that's my take on growing these guys. So this is Trusmadiensis. What's this guy? Ungulfoliata. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is Raja. I've been growing this for many years. Here's a new leaf that's about to picture here. Probably in about a month or so, we'll get a nice picture. This guy, this Raja is a slow-growing plant when small, and when it gets to a good size, it starts to really take off. And this plant needs a big pot, because the roots do grow sideways and they spread out, so you need a big pot. You don't want to put in a small pot, but the pot doesn't have to be deep. This is plenty of deep enough. Right here, this is a netted pot I use for most of my species here. So I might repot this another year or two and give a bigger pot. And so that's Mr. Raja. Here's a little dried up Edward Sienna. You can tell it's Edward Sienna because the base is about halfway up. This is the chubby part. So this plant was really slow growing, but within the last couple of years or so, it really took off. Here's my favorite. This is Hariana. And this guy has a beautiful basil right here. Picture. from the basil plant, and you can tell the base is about 3/4 of the way up, the chubby portion of the picture. So this guy is beautiful here, and that's just looks very vicious. So that's Hiriana. This is just a ventricosa. Just a cluster of ventricosa growing this pot right here, and I don't know, this porcelain clone, whatever clone. It's just ventricosa. I got a variegated plant right there. Got that many years ago on eBay. And this one is just a big old hybrid. This is Raja by Rob Cantley. Got a picture here. Got a huge one back there I can't reach. I think it's way down there next to the truncata. Yeah, it's just a big plant. It's probably like 2-3 feet almost wide. I mean, look at the damn leaves, huge. So I'd say 2.5 feet wide, close to 3 feet, and it's kind of too big for this greenhouse. What's that? I got a Lowii. What's that? Lowii beachy something, I don't know. It's one of those EP hybrids. Here I got just a more of the classic hybrid. This is this beachy crossed with Lowii. And oh, this one's a nice plant. This one I've been growing for many years. This is a Aimee, the real Aimee. I've been growing this for many years. Yeah. There's another hybrid here. This one is another EP. This is the Lowii Bachiana. So if you like hybrids, got a few hybrids here. This one is also another hybrid. This one is Lowii beachy crossed with Bachiana. So that's another hybrid. This is Raja crossed with Patelta. And what else? I guess there's another one here. This is Lowii beachy, so it's the reverse cross. And they're both EP plants. This is truncata cross with Ephipiata. There's a picture back there I can't reach, but it's right here. It's got a huge basil, and then this is the main vine, the plant. So I'm not cutting anything, but yeah, there's a beachy back there. But yeah, that's it for me.